Good evening, fellow chefs, and welcome to another segment of Cooking with Chef Mom. Till now, we have actually done a lot of dishes which require high-end meats and salmon, duck, we've done skirt steak. We're going to do something simple. Chicken, regular homemade chicken. Now, this is actually a half of a pullet. I cut it in half, and I'm going to cut it again in half. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our breast, and we're going to take some cilantro. And we're going to take both. We're going to use the stems and the leaves, and we're going to stuff it underneath the skin, just like this. Then we're going to take a little bit of ginger. The same fresh ginger, always use fresh. As I tell you, fresh, as opposed to powdered, you cannot compare the taste. A little bit of garlic, again, fresh garlic. Okay, and then we're going to put this in our grill pan. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to take soy sauce. We're going to do a cup of soy sauce. Now, you don't have to have exact measurements, you know, in cooking as opposed to baking. Baking, everything has to be exact. Cooking is more by feel. But, nevertheless, I'd like to try to stick to the exact ingredients. Then, we're going to take some full fresh ginger. I would say probably, if you have spoons at home, just do a teaspoon of ginger and a teaspoon of garlic. And brown sugar is very important. It gives it a nice texture. And the brown sugar, we'll do a half a cup of brown sugar. Beautiful. Just mix it up a little bit. And 1 cup of milk. And just take a little bit of salt, kosher salt, a little bit of black pepper on top. And now it's ready. We're going to take this. We have our oven. Let's preheat to the oven is we're put on 450. I'm going to put it to the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, now that we got our chicken in the oven, now we're going to make our sauce. This is the main part of this recipe. When you get this right, this is what gives it that incredible taste. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our soy sauce once again, and we're going to do a cup of soy sauce. Then we're going to take mirin. Now mirin is basically Chinese wine. It's a very sweet taste, a beautiful taste. This is instead of wine. So we use this a lot in cooking. It has a very, very incredible taste to it. 1 tablespoon of mirin, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil as opposed to regular sesame oil. We're going to use a tablespoon of hoisin sauce. And then we're going to take chicken broth. I always prefer homemade chicken broth versus bought chicken broth, much better taste. We're going to do half a cup of chicken broth. Then we're going to put a few cloves of garlic, another few sprigs of ginger, again fresh, some cilantro, a little bit of cilantro, green onions, scallions, very, very important. Very, very good taste. And then we're going to mix it together. Once it's mixed together nicely, we're going to put in our shiitake mushrooms. Beautiful. Now what's going to happen is we're going to cook this for about 25 to 30 minutes until it reduces to get a nice syrupy, so it's thick. And at that point, we're going to take the chicken out of the oven. We're going to pour the sauce over this chicken, and that's going to be your amazing soy ginger chicken. Let's get onto the fire. Beautiful. Okay, now we're back and we have our beautiful soy ginger sauce already here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our chicken from the oven, and we're going to add it to this little pan, and then we're going to put it onto a plate and have our guest taste for today taste it. And voila, here we have our delicious soy ginger chicken. And for today's our guest taster is my wonderful dear wife, Chana. Chana, please, since you've been my mentor in cooking and my biggest critic, please have a taste of our soy ginger chicken.
Wow, this looks amazing.
Should we get some sauce in it?
Yeah, definitely gonna get some sauce. Wow, it's so delicious and succulent. I haven't tasted such a chicken in my life.
Thank you. Here you go. Taking the plain and mundane and making it fabulous. Thank you very much for joining us. And be sure to join me next week as we start a new series, Molecular Gastronomy, which is the scientific knowledge of cooking. We're going to teach you how to cook with the newest gadgets, quote unquote, out there. And remember, for this recipe and all recipes that we've done till now, please go to www.chefflamcooking.com. That's chefflam with one F, where you have this recipe and all the recipes to come as well. And thank you so much for joining us.